morning and welcome to TVC Breakfast this morning. My name is Umahi and today the table is complete.
Absolutely, absolutely. My name is Veronica Dan Ikboy. Thank God it's Friday.
Of course, top of the morning, Nigeria. Like you said, thank God it's Friday. I am Ria Abdul.
Okay, they took the TGIF from my mouth today. But I say thank you so much for joining us. I'm Ibrahim Shita, and good to see you guys today.
It's good to have you back on the
show. I sat back on the couch yesterday watching you guys. I was like, oh, that was
How did that feel?
How did it feel?
No, it feels very good. Feels very good, especially when you look at it from the other side, and then you know that we are performing excellently well.
Absolutely.
Kudos, guys.
It's good to have you on set again.
Exactly.
And that's where what we'll be talking about. He felt the impact of the traffic, just like I did also. But it seems Lagos residents will get relief soon. As the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, says the Independence Bridge will be reopened today at 3 p.m. to ease the gridlock being witnessed by commuters in the state. He stated this during an interview with TVC News while monitoring the level of work on the bridge.
We had intended to reopen the bridge on Sunday. But let me announce that those that are going to work tomorrow should feel free by 3 p.m. to pass through here. This bridge will be reopened latest by 3 p.m. tomorrow to the glory of God. And so we are committed to working throughout the night to restore the bridge. I can say that it's 50% temporal what we are going to do, but it may turn out to be permanent work. We are going to check the behavior of the field we are doing. And of course, we are going to also put asphalt. So we're going to finish this section of the bridge that got sunk, properly.
Interesting to see the minister speaking there. And I like the fact that he had to come swiftly to look at what was going on there and also address matters. But something that he mentioned that doesn't seem to be sitting well with some persons is the fact that he said he wasn't aware of the closure of the bridge and that the Ministry of Works, led by Dr. Olukorede Kisha, I think, was the one that went ahead to, make the closure happen, and, she didn't get proper clearance before that was done. And I'm wondering, what was that gap? Communication. There shouldn't be that gap. You should ensure that, okay, everybody, is on the same page before any decision is taken, what really is going on. But it's good to know that 3 p.m. today, we'll be driving smoothly on that road.
Yes, it's worrisome when the head of a whole ministry says something as strategic, as impactful as that happened without his knowledge. And it puts a big question mark to what is going on in that ministry. Ministry of Works, anywhere in the world, in any country, is the most important ministry because it's the one that's responsible for infrastructure, and that coming from the minister made me a little bit jittery. But thank God, as you said, in spite of that, from 3 p.m., it's going to be smooth sailing for Lagosians. That particular bridge is so strategic. It's a short bridge, but it's so strategic. For you to take the decision to close that bridge, you would have spent a lot of money creating alternative routes. Even where they do not exist, you have to create them for the traffic to ease. A volume of vehicles that use that bridge in a day. I mean, without having the real statistics, I should think it's about 20 to 30,000.
Exactly. Just like Etoma said, it's quite worrisome for him to say that he did not know, because that's a very, very important, aspect. That bridge, like you said, it's everybody passes that bridge to go and come. And I'm really worried that he would say that he did not know that such a decision was made and the head did not know. But also, I listened to the governor speak yesterday because I know he was there, and he said that contract has been given for 3 years. He also elaborated on the fact that the road was really bad. And he said something that I picked. He said, would we rather suffer the traffic than experience a national disaster? So for me, I'm on the fact that the road should be repaired, but then again, it has to be open. The side of it has to be open because the traffic was crazy. And also, let's think about people that will have emergencies. Someone stated something that imagine if somebody was sick that day. But in as much as that, we also want the road repaired, but we just want, okay, maybe one side will be open. Like you said, one side was open, one side was closed to at least ease, the flow of traffic. But we still hammer on that road has to be repaired because if that road is not repaired, the danger is going to be really, really serious.
I totally agree with you. Majority of us didn't even know the Independence Bridge until it was closed down. Even though we've been using it, we are new tenants here, so we've been thinking.
I'm getting to understand your environment.
Exactly. So it was something, it was an experience because even people from outside the country had to be making calls. Guys, what is going on in Nigeria? It was as if the entire country was on lockdown. So for me, it was much of an experience. I saw you guys, reading out your experiences, yesterday, and I was like, I don't know whether it could be compared to mine because I made a first attempt, spent about 3 hours, came back to the office. I felt, okay, let's go again. Another 4 hours. And at that time, in the gridlock, we saw that the management team, the PCEO, Morayo, all of them, and the new staff, there at the administrative department, all do it. They just declared happy hour, and the whole place was a buzz, with I don't know whether it was inebriating or guys, but before I came, I said, guys, let's just go back to the office and sleep. So virtually everyone slept in the office yesterday. In fact, Mariah had to say that she went on show yesterday without having a bath, just changed her cloth, wore her makeup and all of that. So it was so horrendous, horrifying. And I felt, there was nothing I could do. I had to leave very early yesterday morning. So it's good now. They're saying that they'll open it up at 3 p.m. In fact, 1 a.m. I remember that we have a wellness center because the AC was going to finish me. I started, doing. I went to the treadmill to
burn out the air conditioning.
Are we seeing six packs? Are we seeing any six packs?
But I think that the issue, based off of what you said, no one is saying do not repair the bridge. We've had repairs done across Lagos State, and we understand that one thing Lagos State prides itself in is infrastructure development, ensuring repairs is done as much as possible. But we are saying be strategic when you want to carry out these repairs, such that, if a pregnant woman was on the road that day, anything could have happened. If a lady was on her period that day, it would have been terrible for her. Those are the things we're saying. So ensure that the last mile officials are on the road, ensure that there is a section of the road that's open to people to move, ensure there's free flow of traffic while the repair goes on. Ensure that symbiotic thing, that's what we're talking about at the end of the day. So moving forward, sir, please, let's ensure, because he has said that the whole repairs will go on, but then we have to do it in such a way that it helps everyone.